Welcome back, guys, to my channel. Today we got some crazy crap to talk about. Oh my god. So Nintendo is in the news once again. No, not because they got some hot new game coming out, not because they announced freaking some new character in Smash Brothers. No, the Virtual Boy Classic Edition is not coming out. But instead, this news is not very good news to some. So Nintendo, they have been going after some YouTubers. They've been issuing copyright strikes, trying to take down videos, take down channels. Crazy stuff, guys. So, in the world of YouTube, there are copyright strikes and copyright claims. To just briefly go over them real quick, a copyright claim would be, as an example, if you played Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo, and Nintendo, caught that, content ID in your video and said, you know what, no, mofo, you are not making money off of our hard work making Super Mario World. We don't care if you have a personality. We don't care if you transform this video into something else. If you made this the history of Super Mario, if you're educating people, we don't care. We want those shekels. They are ours. You are not getting any. So obviously, there are ways around that, and you can also be a part of Nintendo's creator program and share revenue with them if you want to. I mean, I typically stay away from Nintendo first-party stuff on my channel just because I don't want to share with Nintendo, alright? No. They're greedy. No, I'm greedy. I'm not sharing with you. Screw that. But a strike, on the other hand, a strike is just so much more worse. Because with a claim, your video will still stay up. You just don't make any money off of it. And I've left videos that way. Just like, you know what, I don't care. Nobody's going to watch this anyway. I just did it for the fun of it. I kind of knew it was going to happen to begin with. Sometimes you get caught off guard and surprised, and you get false copyright claims. Happens quite a bit. It happens to me occasionally. And typically, I'll try to fight them. Some of them, I'll just be like, you know what, I'm just deleting this crap. But yeah, with a claim, you still keep your video. You just lose money. You don't lose money. You just don't make money unless you put money into making that video, which time is money. So to me, yeah, you're losing money, I guess. But with a strike, your video's removed. Your video's struck down. It's gone. Bye-bye video. And you get a mark on your YouTube account. Just like baseball, 3 strikes, you are out. So a channel by the name of Xecuter, which I had recently subscribed to because I was trying to figure out, hey, how do I hack the PlayStation Vita, the PS TV, so on and so forth. And I just started digging around, and Xecuter was somebody who was very highly recommended for tutorials and stuff like that. And hey, when we're looking to do something, we look for tutorials. I have a bunch of tutorials on YouTube for certain things, and I'll even occasionally go back to my own tutorials because I've forgotten what the heck I was talking about. I'm trying to, let me re-educate myself by teaching myself again. What? It's like some crazy, I don't know. It's just weird, but that's just the way it works. So, Xecuter, he uploaded a video yesterday stating that he got 2 copyright strikes on his channel. Now, those copyright strikes came from Nintendo. Not claims. They just didn't claim monetization from his video. They striked his channel. They are trying to strike him down. But he is not the only one. I know of several others that I know of, and others that he has listed as well, like Tech James, Billy Kabaki the Jamaican, and a few others, that they have all gotten copyright strikes from Nintendo. Now, what are these strikes for? Well, actually, crazily enough, it's just, it's the tutorial videos. Tutorial videos for the Xecuter SXOS. So they do sell a product to hack your Nintendo Switch, and I guess there's some software behind it. I guess I should have prefaced this. I am not into Nintendo Switch hacking, so I don't understand everything that goes along with it. I know I spoke about this on my channel in the past, that I have zero interest in hacking my Nintendo Switch. I don't care if you want to hack your Nintendo Switch. Doesn't bother me in the slightest, but for me personally, it's a current generation system, and I do not like hacking current generation stuff. I want to be able to experience that system the way it was meant to be. I want to support the companies making games for it. so on and so forth. So that's out of the way. But these videos are being struck down by Nintendo that are showcasing this product and showcasing tutorials on how to hack their systems. So you would think like, well, how are they copyright? They're not copyright. They're striking it. I haven't seen the specific messages these guys have gotten, but they are copyright strikes. So it's, you know, some legal form of, hey, this video must be taken down for whatever reason. Now you could be like, well, if you're hacking a system, that's not illegal. If you're just jailbreaking or putting custom firmware on a video game system, that's not illegal. Well, unfortunately, you would be incorrect. It is considered illegal to jailbreak or hack a video game console. So, you know, years ago, the Digital Millennium Copyright Act was put into place, and there are certain regulations, laws, and whatnot behind it. And I am no legal expert. I'm just some fat dude who makes YouTube videos and speaks his mind. So don't take anything I'm saying as legal advice or law. But the DMCA, you know, they have certain copyright protections and certain things with all that, right? It's Copyright Act. So they made specific exemptions for certain devices that would say that it's not illegal to, you know, jailbreak certain things. But video game systems had been denied that exemption. They said pretty much if you were jailbreaking a console, the only reason you were jailbreaking a console is for piracy, to play pirated games. So they reject it. They say, no, there's no exemption. It is illegal to jailbreak a console, to hack a console, to do anything of the such on a video game console is illegal. Now, are you going to go to jail for hacking your console? No, you will not. I highly doubt you would. Maybe you could. Like I said, I'm not a legal expert. Maybe you will go to jail. You have Big Bubba next to you. What are you in for, boy? I hacked my PlayStation 4. You're going to be in for a wonderful time with that cellmate, letting him know that you're in jail for jailbreaking your PlayStation. Oh boy. Not going to be good times for sure. But it is illegal, and has there been cases brought forth because of this? Yes, there has in the past, actually. There is a very famous example. A very smart dude by the name of George Hotz. I highly recommend looking him up, seeing, you know, the history behind what he has done. But George Hotz, back in the day, he was a 17-year-old kid at one point, and he was the first person to have a carrier unlocked iPhone. This little dude was hacking shit. And the brilliant thing behind this is supposedly he traded an unlocked iPhone way back in, what was it, 2007? He traded an unlocked iPhone for a Nissan 350Z and 3 more iPhones. What the heck? This dude could have been flipping those iPhones. Hey, who wants an unlocked iPhone? Give me another car and 3 more iPhones. That dude would have infinite phones and infinite cars. What a genius. I don't know how many times he probably just did it that once, but he got a freaking car and 3 iPhones for hacking an iPhone. Nuts. But we're not talking about iPhones on this channel. I don't really bother with that kind of stuff. If you recognize his name and you're into gaming, it may be because of some of the his past with the Sony PlayStation 3. So this dude reverse engineered the system. Essentially what he did was pretty much he re-enabled features from the PlayStation 3 that Sony had removed, you know, other OS and whatnot. So he was into the hacking scene. He got this stuff going. And guess what? Sony sued him. Sony went after his ass for, you know, legal reasons. It was illegal what he did. Now, I don't know exactly what happened. I know they settled, you know, however they settled, I don't know, but they did settle. So he didn't go to jail. He didn't have no action. Nothing was going on. Whatever the settlement was, I don't know, but he was sued by Sony. So pretty crazy stuff. So you can be sued, you know, in civil court and whatnot. I don't know about any kind of criminal stuff, but this dude was sued for essentially hacking the PlayStation 3. Now, is Nintendo going to go after people for hacking their systems? I sure as heck hope not, but they've been going after ROM sites and whatnot, so if I were to, wager a guess, yes, Nintendo is crazy. They be going after people, so it may happen. Now, does Nintendo have every right to go after people? To go after websites, to go after people, to get videos taken down? Sure, why not? Is it the best thing to do for their public image? I don't think Nintendo cares. And for me, it's kind of, I'm not sure what to think, because I can understand Nintendo wanting to protect what is rightfully theirs, wanting people not to pirate their games, wanting people to use their systems as intended, so on and so forth. I can understand that, but when you really think about it, is the act of hacking your system illegal, or would it be the act after hacking it? The act of pirating games, the act of putting those on your system and playing a game that you did not pay for legally. Which side of that would be illegal? Which side of that should be cause for concern to Nintendo? Now, obviously, one causes the other, but, if you buy something, you should be able to do with it as you please, right? At least you would think. But Nintendo they're saying no. They don't want you messing with anything that has their name on it. So do not hack their systems. They will find you, and they will take down your YouTube videos. They will get copyright strikes put on your channel. Some people are making a living off of YouTube. Some people like to make a lot of these tutorials, and they may lose their channels because of this kind of stuff. Now, a lot of people out there have said, hey, this is something that should have remained underground. It should not be out there in the open for everybody's eyes to see. But this guy Skullator and several others who have YouTube videos out there on this subject, they're not the creators of these hacks. They're just showcasing tutorials on how things work. They didn't make the drug. They're pushing it. They're showcasing it. And it's a video game system, you know what I mean? So for people to possibly lose their livelihood, hey, if I were them, I would just steer clear of Nintendo. But the problem with that is you continue doing other things, different systems, other companies. Maybe those companies start looking at it the same way as Nintendo does and start pulling the same stuff that Nintendo has done. Who knows? It is a crazy world indeed. So I've already stated I have no intention on hacking my Nintendo Switch. I want to support the companies who make games for the games that I actually want. Maybe sometime in the future, when this generation is over, I may consider hacking my Switch. But right now, it's not what I want to do. But I also don't look down on anybody who wants to. It's your choice. It's your product. You bought it. So I'm really curious to hear what you guys got to say on this topic. Nintendo taking down videos, issuing copyright strikes, trying to eliminate the world of Nintendo Switch hacking is the way I'm looking at it. Let me know what you think. I read all the comments, guys. Appreciate y'all stopping in, sharing this, time with me, watching this video, hearing me rant and ramble about stuff. Didn't script anything, just wanted to talk about this because it was something on my mind since yesterday and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. Just find it kind of nuts. So with that said, guys, I will catch y'all next time. Peace out, bye-bye, and boom!